Hi, my name is Natalie Fine. I'm a counselor at the Community College of Philadelphia, and today I'm going to be facilitating a workshop, Mindfulness for Students Who Hate Mindfulness, also known as How to Feel Less Overwhelmed Without Sitting Cross-legged for an Hour Being Told How to Breathe. Let's be honest, you've been told before to just meditate. You've tried it and you've hated it. Your brain got louder, not quieter. If you feel you will explode if one more person tells you to breathe, you've thought this is not for me. That's okay. You don't have to like mindfulness or believe in mindfulness for it to work. Now, mindfulness is a strange word. The term mindfulness can seem confusing when your goal is a clear, quiet mind. However, the practice is actually about filling your mind with deliberate awareness of the present moment rather than being on autopilot. It isn't about stopping thoughts, it's about no longer getting swept away by thoughts. Why do people hate the concept of mindfulness? It feels like doing nothing, and that's uncomfortable. It creates a silence gap, which can feel worse, not better at the beginning. Your thoughts get louder. Some people have a lot of trouble sitting and breathing or just sitting still. For some people, sitting still is hard or it feels like punishment. And this could be hard for someone who is experiencing a lot of stress. It can feel like a waste of time. There's the image problem. It feels cheesy or fake or new agey or crunchy. Performance anxiety, I'm somehow bad at this. It clashes with productivity culture. And dopamine withdrawal is real. There's a chemical in our brain when we're stressed. And when that decreases, there can be an uncomfortable feeling. Some insight into mindfulness. Most people don't hate mindfulness. They hate how it's introduced. It's rigid, it's boring, it can be uncomfortable at the beginning. The expectation that they should feel calm immediately, being told what to do or think or breathe. If you've tried mindfulness and hated it, that doesn't mean it failed. You just met the most boring version of it that doesn't work for you. The truth about mindfulness, it won't make you instantly calm, but it does help you to notice what's happening so you don't spiral as fast or as deep or as long. It's not about emptying your mind. It's not about being calm all the time or becoming a different person. Your brain is doing what it's supposed to. It's thinking. Silence feels uncomfortable at first. You probably only have seen one version of mindfulness. Doesn't always mean it's meditation. There are many styles. The simple definition of mindfulness is paying attention on purpose without freaking out about it. Some people get triggered by the word mindfulness. So if that's the case, replace it with a word that doesn't trigger you. Here are some examples. You can come up with your own, but replace mindfulness with awareness or noticing, getting out of autopilot, being present, reset, reboot, check in, purposeful attention, pause, slowing down, zooming in or zooming out, brain break, consciousness, cognizance, observation, attention, recognition, alertness, brain break. Come up with your own. Mindfulness is noticing what's happening, it's getting out of autopilot, and it's having a small moment of control. Even if it's just 10 to 30 seconds, it counts. Why do students need mindfulness? The constant notification can lead to attention overload. Academic pressure and uncertainty is another reason. Mindfulness can enhance focus and memory. Students need this because of anxiety, burnout, and procrastination loops. It can help you reduce stress and anxiety and improve your emotional regulation. It also fosters self-compassion and it helps with sleep issues. Your brain is overstimulated, it's not broken. There's movement based. This is for people who hate sitting still. Simply walking between classes without looking at your phone or listening to your phone. Stretching while noticing your body. Sitting outside and using your senses to observe the moment. Working out and paying attention to the movement and the feelings of your body. Dancing, pacing, fidgeting mindfully. That's all mindfulness. You don't have to sit still to be present. There's distraction based, fully listening to music, not just zoning out while you're listening to music, but paying attention to the beat, the sound, the tempo, all of that. Completely focusing on a show or a game without multitasking and looking at your phone. The goal is focused attention, not on silence. Walking. While walking, try to notice the following. What do I see? What do I hear? What do I feel? What do I smell? What do I taste? It can be helpful to have a mint or gum or candy ready, so you can really use all of your senses in the moment. Go outside. Don't just go outside, but go outside and be present in the moment. What do you see? Close your eyes and focus on what do you smell? What do you hear? What do you feel? And what do you taste? That is mindfulness. Micro sessions. Look around and name 5 things you see. Notice one sound. Take one slow breath. Boom. That's mindfulness. Bare minimum session, 10 seconds once a day. We'll start rewiring your brain. Notice your breath while you're opening your laptop, pausing when you wake up in the morning before you check your phone, or just pause before you check your phone at any time during the day. If you get a notification, pause. Do you really have to look at it that moment? That is enough to start rewiring your brain. Candy, not just fun, right? Eating a piece of candy with slow, deliberate focus, engaging all of your senses. That is called sensory anchoring. It's particularly effective with intense sour, sweet, even spicy treats. It helps snap the brain out of anxious thought loops, interrupts stress, and maximizes enjoyment of smaller portions. Now observe in the moment, what is its shape, its color, and texture. Act as if you've never seen it before and describe it to yourself in as much detail as possible. Touch it and smell it. So roll it between your fingers, bring it to your nose, and take a deep inhale of the scent. Taste. You're going to place the candy on your tongue without chewing. Just notice that initial burst of flavor, how your mouth begins to water, and how it feels as it slowly melts. Swallow. When you're ready, slowly chew and swallow. Notice a change in texture. Notice the lingering aftertaste. Imagine that you can feel it going down your throat and splashing down into your stomach. Grounding. So you're going to notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can physically feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. That is mindfulness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze your toes as tightly as you can for 5 seconds and then completely release them. You're going to move up your body to your calves, your thighs, your hands, your shoulders, all the major muscle groups. Take the time to cook a meal slowly. Set aside time to cook from scratch. Choose a recipe, gather your ingredients, and cook while listening to music or in silence, but focus on that moment. Tune into your body. Do a quick body scan. Are your shoulders tense? Do you feel stiff? Do you feel relaxed? Notice your posture. Give yourself permission to adjust, stretch, roll your shoulders, or shake out your limbs. Your body might have other tells that you're stressed. Your eye might twitch. Your back might feel tight. For me, I have a vein on my forehead that tends to pop out if I'm angry or stressed. And sometimes that vein knows I'm stressed before I know I'm stressed. So I might touch my forehead and notice it's popping out a little bit, and I'll be like, whoa, what's going on with me? And I try to take a moment to dial into how am I feeling in that moment. 1 minute challenge. You can sit or not sit. Notice your breathing. When your mind wanders, just notice it without judgment or trying to fix it or trying to stop it. If you got distracted, that's normal. You did it correctly. So you were slowly learning to notice your thoughts without spiraling, catching stress earlier, pausing before reacting, and interrupting autopilot habits. The benefits of mindfulness, or whatever you have chosen to call it: better focus and retention, improved performance, less stress reactivity, improved emotional control, reducing overthinking, better sleep, less burnout, improved decision-making, stronger self-awareness. You start noticing your stress triggers, habits, and patterns, which helps you to get more control over your choices, it reduces spiraling. Now, mindfulness is not going to fix your life. It will help you to stop making things worse in the moment. It won't make college easy, but it will make it feel less overwhelming. So thank you for taking the time to watch my workshop. Again, my name is Natalie Fine at the Community College of Philadelphia. If you have any questions or concerns, please email counseling@ccp.edu. Have a nice day.